Hey guys, today it's time to compare the masterings, but first heading to the studio.
Different places, different worlds, nothing left, just empty words. Back for breath, barely touch, nothing ever is enough.
Yesterday I gave you the opportunity to compare my isotope mastering versus the professional analog mastering and the online service mastering from LANDR. The link to all three files is down below in the description if you want to check them out. Today it's time to reveal which one is which and what I think about all of those three ways to master your tracks. The first mastering is my isotope ozone mastering. It's quite okay. I like the multi-band compression. I maybe exaggerated a tiny bit with the high end and the width, but it's totally usable for release. What I really don't like, and I think is impossible to achieve in any way, is getting the digital sound out of this mastered file. Even adding the warmth to it didn't change a whole lot. You can still hear it that it's made in the box. The second version was the one from the online service LANDR. It's not really good, I don't like it. I mean, it's impressive that a computer is doing all of this, and I guess that their software is analyzing the track and then applying compression, EQing and limiting, but it doesn't really sound natural. The compression is not enough and the kick sticks out quite a lot. The EQing is not really emphasizing the good parts on the track, especially when you consider that at the end you have to pay 20 euros to get the high quality wave file that you need for the release. It's way too expensive for something that wasn't made individually for you. Just for double of the price, 40 to 50 euros, you can get a really great mastering by a good mastering engineer. So it's just stupid to use this service for releasing a track. It might be helpful when you're starting out as a producer and you just want to have a quick and easy mastering to upload your track to SoundCloud. This might be okay, but you still have to compare if it's even better than you mix without the mastering. I don't even get why somebody has the idea to develop a software that is doing mastering. It's still to some extent a creative process, and I think a human should do it, really fitting to the track that they get, and I don't think that there will be ever a software that can do that for you. Now it's time again to work on my Shadows track. I'm still not satisfied with it, so today I was thinking about pulling all of the levels down again to 0 and start the entire mixing process again. Also reflect and think about each and every element and probably replace quite a lot of it.
I want something solid, another doubt of promise. Oh, I need more than the shadow of you.
I solved all of the problems, I exchanged the kick, and now I've probably constructed the best kick I ever had on any track. It sounds amazing and it made it possible to mix the entire thing way easier. I've shifted all of the instruments more down in the frequency range or more up to have more room for the vocals. They sit now perfectly within the mix. I will use the new version for this video so you can compare it to the previous ones if you're interested. Every time I'm struggling with a track, I overcome the struggle after a while, learn something new, and then I can apply it to the next tracks, and that's how I make a steady progress. It's sometimes really annoying, as it was with this track, but now that it's all done, I'm looking forward to the next one. For the rest of the day, taking care of business stuff and at least listening to music for 1 or 2 hours, get a bit of inspiration, and I still haven't heard the new Frank Ocean album. And I have to watch this video with Britney Spears singing karaoke with James Corden.
Oh, you're like cigarette smoke in a dark and empty room.
The album was great, a bit minimalistic. The video was really funny, but I don't know what happened to Britney Spears' voice. Do you know what happened to her?
Then the shadow of you.
probably one of the last open air events this year. Back at home, it's 3 in the morning. I've been listening again to all of the 3 masterings, and I have to say they're quite close. I would say somebody that doesn't really work with music won't really notice any difference or couldn't tell which one of them is the best. You know, you can probably agree with me that nobody would ever say, wow, what a great track, but the mastering is bad. This just doesn't make any sense. Nobody would ever say that. I mean, mastering is just not that important. The music has to be good. If the mixing is nice, this also helps, especially with electronic dance music. But mastering, it's not really important, but nice to have.
It's the phantom of a courtship, fading taste on my lips, coming from a ghost, I can see it right through.
I'm feeling quite bad for using the Burger King parking spot without getting anything. Do you want something? I think I will get a burger really quick.